That's my bad. Don't blame it on the DJ, because see, I'm a DJ too. And and we take our shit personal. But watch this though. Like I was saying, watch this. So I'm talking about being in recovery and changing. What I began to do was I seen a lot of my old thinking and a lot of my old ways was putting me in a lot of the old same situations. So I said, wait, they talking about changing and recovery and getting to know God. So what I decided is I'm going to change my life, and I want to be not only drug free, but I want to be a better person. And God began to show me things, how to change. One of the things I do is I practice a lot of holistic spirituality practices. You know, it's multiple paths to spirituality, but you got to be open to look for them. Don't say, well, my mom and them took me here and that ain't working. Well, if that ain't working, you need to get up and try to find something else, because there's something out here that'll work for you. I wrote a book, and Mark, I forgot your book at the Airbnb. I'm so sorry I didn't bring no books with me, but I'm going to mail you one. And I'm going to be, first of all, let me say this. I love this city. This is my first time in Minnesota. Man, y'all banging out here, man. I love y'all city, man. We've been here since like yesterday. We have gotten so much love in this city. Y'all city is popping. I love Minnesota. I'm so glad I came here. I always been like a big Prince fan, so I always wanted to come to Minnesota. But anyway, watch this. What I decided was, I said, I'm going to learn about this holistic way of changing. There's always multiple paths and to spirituality. So I wrote a book. I'm going to be here I'm not leaving the Sunday. So if you give me your number, I might can connect with you, because I brought some books with me. The book is called Practicing Self-Awareness. And it's just a book about recovery and being able to change, having something to practice to change your life. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be good people. We want to share. We want to love. We want to help others. And that's why you have a lot of people walking around talking about they suffering from depression, things ain't going right. Well, if you're not using your life to get better and then help others get better, that's probably why a lot of depression is going on. That's what our higher power, God, gave us this life for. And so that we can continue to evolve, to get better. I got a thing, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Everybody's so caught up on a lot of materialism, getting a lot of stuff. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because we want some stuff. But guess what I've been working on, y'all? Something called peace, equity, and joy currency. Let me tell you something. If you got peace, equity, and joy currency, oh my God, baby, you rich. You loaded. You got it going on. Because watch this. What I found out is, over this last 32 years, is everything we do is we're trying to get to that place of peace. We're trying to get to that place of joy. And it don't matter what you're doing in your life. If you don't have peace or joy in it, you got to ask yourself some questions. So, you know, I'm not going to be long before y'all. I'm so glad this was kind of impromptu. They invited me up to speak because I'm out of towner. I'm a guest in y'all city, and I'm so glad to come here and see y'all do this. So watch this. I work at the Detroit Recovery Project. And my mentor and the CEO of my company is Andre Johnson. And he inspired this young man to build this one. And let me tell you something. We work in the community. We grind all day because, watch this, we understand the blessing that was given to us by being clean, being sober. We understand that God gave us a blessing, and it wasn't for me to sit down and be watching Netflix all day talking about how the world is going to hell in a handbasket. God gave me this gift so I can come out on the streets of Detroit and help somebody change. So we can make so much noise in the streets of Detroit from helping somebody change. They'll hear it in Cleveland. They'll hear it in Chicago. They'll hear it in Minnesota. That's what the gift was given for. And I'm so glad I'm reciprocal of the gift. Let me tell you about Detroit Recovery Project. Every day we up and down those streets, handing out flyers, giving people clean works, giving them a little talk, giving them some money, giving them some food. Hey, you better than this. You can do better. But I tell you what, we ain't going to judge you. We going to help you. We're going to give you this we're going to give you this information, and hopefully you still come. But even if you don't, we'll be out here tomorrow seeing if it's any way we can assess you or assist you until you get your life better or want to change. That's what we do at DRP, and we got about 6 locations, and we have housing to help people. So I'm so glad, you know, when I was talking about DJing, when I got clean back in 1989, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I went back to school because, you know, when you out here on the streets getting high and hanging out, yeah, you ain't trying to go to school. The only school you got is Sidewalk High. That's your school. But then I said, you know what, I want to make a change. So watch this. I went into radio. I owned my own business. I had a courier service. I had a paralegal service. I went into radio. I was a big gospel DJ on the radio. And one day my friend Andre came to me. He said, you know what, I'm starting this company called Detroit Recovery Project. He said, man, why don't you come on and work with me? Let's sow into this community. Let's make a change. Let's make a difference. And let me tell y'all something. Out of all those accolades, broadcasting degree, DJ on the gospel radio station, owning my own business, those days was good and I was getting money, but nothing ever felt right until I came into this industry. Because it was like I can earn a living and give back to the community. The community that I took from, robbed, stole, and pillaged. God has given me a chance not only, and watch this, let me tell you, it's a hell of a thing to get up in the morning and you ain't, I got to do this again. You like, I get to hopefully change somebody's life. That's my life every day. And I'm so grateful. So, you know, in closing, once again, I'm just glad I got my family here. Where my family at? Raise y'all hand. I got my family here. We love in y'all city. We thank y'all for welcoming us. And I definitely don't think this is the last time I'm going to be here. I'm going to definitely be back, especially since I'm working with y'all CEO, this young, wonderful man. Look, me and him was sitting here talking. I was like, well, you know, I was going to say, well, look, I got all this experience at DRP. If I ever want to leave Detroit, this probably someplace. So I'm going to get my job. I'm going to get my outpatient therapist hat with y'all. Because we brothers, we family in this, y'all. We doing this. And I want to just say, I love what y'all doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Some days, it may not seem like you making a super hit, but I'm telling y'all, what y'all doing is making such an incredible impact in this community, in this city, in this state, and in this world. You touch one person, and that person got the ability to light another flame. And that person got the ability to not keep on doing what y'all doing. I'm telling you, out of my whole 32 years in recovery, nothing has ever felt as good as when I came to work for Detroit Recovery Project. And now my life changed from just getting up making money every day to getting up making a difference every day. All right, y'all? Y'all have a good time. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. I love y'all city, and y'all have a good day out here.